Welcome, sweet friends, to Journal and Joy. And I'm so glad you're here. I know it's a 4th of July, it's a busy weekend, and whether your day is going to be filled with family, food, fireworks, noise, rest, errands, or just trying to get through the day, I'm glad you're taking a few minutes to pause with me. So today's journal and joy is going to be a gentle reflection, not heavy, not complicated, just a space to breathe, check in, and ask ourselves, what am I celebrating? What am I carrying? What am I ready to release? And what kind of freedom do I want to create in my own life? Because, yes, today is a holiday for most of us. But I also think it's a beautiful day to reflect on our own inner freedom, too. Freedom from pressure, freedom from perfection, freedom from carrying everything alone, freedom from the belief that we always have to do more to be enough. So today, right now, we're going to pause, breathe, and make a little space for ourselves. So I wanted today's page to feel a little like Journal and Joy, but with a soft July theme. And I kept coming to me is maybe freedom can always also mean releasing what feels heavy, because sometimes we are free on the outside, but still carrying so much on the inside. We carry stress, we worry, we carry expectations, we carry guilt, we carry the feelings that we should be doing more. We carry the pressure to hold everything together. And today, even in the middle of a holiday, I wanted us to have a moment to ask, what can I set down? What can I stop carrying into next week? What kind of peace, ease, or joy am I allowed to create for myself? This is what this journal moment needs. They are they help us hear ourselves again. That's what journaling is about. So, a gentle grounding before we get started. So, before we're going to take 3 deep breaths. We're going to inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, and do that 3 times. All right. And remember, in your head, no, I'm allowed to pause. I'm allowed to release what feels heavy. I'm allowed to create more peace and ease in my life. Just have those thoughts in your head. 2, 3. Okay, inhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. A little bit longer. 5, 6. And again, inhale. Hold. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Awesome. Yes. Those extra couple of seconds really do make a difference. Okay. Here. Alrighty. So today we're using the Journal and Joy 4th of July reflection page. Let me see. I'm going to try to share it here so you can see. along with me just in case you haven't printed it yourself. Do this and put myself way up here because I think you can see me at the bottom too. Ooh, no. I'm just going to put it over here, make it small, and present. Okay, so there we go. Now, like I said before, you could print this or just follow along here. The page says, pause, breathe, celebrate what matters, and honor your own freedom. And that's what we're doing here. Our focus today is we're just going to move through the prompts slowly. You don't have to write perfect answers. You don't even have to share. Like if you were here, you wouldn't have to share. Like if you come join me live, you're not going to have to share. I'm not going to make you. You also could share in the community, but you don't have to. Okay. It's quiet reflection counts. So our first prompt is, what am I celebrating today? And this does not have to be only about the holiday. Okay. You might be celebrating time with family. You might be celebrating a quiet day. You might be celebrating you made it through a hard week. You might be celebrating some growth, a small win, the fact that you are still showing up for yourself. Sometimes we forget to celebrate unless something big happens, but small things matter too. So maybe you're celebrating rest, maybe you're celebrating progress. So we're going to take a moment. I'm going to put the music on so you can write down what you are celebrating. Okay, and feel free if you need a few more seconds, a few minutes even, you can pause the video. But prompt 2 is, what freedom means to me in this season of life. So this might be a little bit deeper one. It could, what it may look like in different seasons. So for one person, freedom could be more time. For another, it could be just peace in their body. Another could be financial breathing room. Another person could feel that freedom might be saying no without guilt. Or freedom might mean not abandoning themselves just to keep everyone else comfortable. For me, freedom in this season has a lot to do with creating a life that feels more supported, more flexible, and more aligned with who I'm becoming. It means not living in survival mode. It means having space for my health, my family, my creativity, my work, and my own space. So ask yourself, what does freedom mean to me right now? Not 5 years ago, not what someone else thinks it should be. Right now, take this moment and write, what does freedom mean to me in this season of life? Okay, so again, if you need more time, feel free to pause the video. Again, prompt 3 is what felt heavy lately and what am I ready to release? So this is where we're honest with ourselves. What felt heavy? Maybe it's been stress. Maybe it's overthinking. Maybe it's been family responsibilities. Maybe it's been your body asking for care. Maybe it's been the news, the noise, the schedule, the pressure to keep up, right? Maybe it's been feeling like you should be further along than you are. So then ask, what am I ready to release? Maybe you're ready to release the need for everything to be perfect. Maybe you're ready to release the guilt, the pressure, the comparing your pace to someone else's, the release of old expectations that does not fit you anymore. So take a moment and write. And remember, releasing does not mean you stop caring. Okay. And again, if you need more time, please pause the video so you can take more time to write. Prompt 4. One thing I am grateful for today. So every day we've got to be grateful for at least one thing. Gratitude does not mean that life is perfect. It does not mean that everything is easy. It simply gives us a moment to notice what is still good, still meaningful, or still supportive. Maybe you're grateful for your family, for a quiet moment. Maybe you're grateful for food, for your home, for a cup of tea, for your journal, for growth, fresh start, the ability to pause and breathe. So write one thing that you're grateful for. Let it be simple. Simple gratitude still counts. Okay. If you need more time, just pause the video. Remember. All right. Prompt 5. How can I create more peace, ease, and joy in my life? This is not asking you to change everything overnight. This is asking, what is one small way I can create more of what I need? More peace might look like turning off notifications. More ease might look like simplifying dinner. More joy might look like playing music, making tea, going outside, coloring, journaling, resting, or laughing with someone you love. More peace means setting a boundary. Maybe ease means letting something be good enough. Maybe joy means doing something that has no purpose except to make you feel alive. So ask yourself, what would bring me a little more peace, ease, or joy right now? So take a moment and remember, you do not have to earn peace. You do not have to earn joy. You are allowed to make space for both. Okay. And again, if you need more time, pause the video. So, prompt number 6, one small step for the week ahead. This is where we make it practical. Hey, not a huge plan, not a giant list, one small step. Maybe it's drinking more water, maybe it's making the tea, maybe it's going outside, maybe it's one journal page, maybe it's asking for help, maybe it's posting one thing, stretching, choosing a simple version, giving yourself permission to rest. So, what is one small step that would support you next week? Write it down and remember, small steps lead to big transformations. Okay. And again, if you need more time, just pause. So, prompt number 7, our last prompt, a loving note to yourself. So, this is your chance to speak to yourself with kindness, not criticism, not correction, kindness. What do you need to hear today? Maybe you need to hear, I'm proud of me, or I'm allowed to rest, or I am doing better than I think. Also, it could be, I am allowed to begin again, or I do not have to carry everything alone, or I am enough, even when the week was messy. I can take one small step. I am allowed to choose peace. So take a moment and write a loving note to yourself. And if it feels hard, just start with, Dear me, I want you to know. And then let yourself write one honest sentence. Okay. Alrighty. So before we close, I want you to look back over what you wrote. Notice what stands out. Is there something you're celebrating? You're ready to release? What's the one word that keeps showing up? Maybe freedom, maybe peace, ease, rest, joy, courage, support. So ask yourself, what do I want to carry with me from this reflection? You don't need a perfect answer, just notice one thing. So let's close with gentle affirmations. Hoping you can see this. Maybe not. Let's see. Go back to here and share. We'll go with that. There we go. Now I think you can see. Okay, so say these out loud. You can write them down or just listen. I am allowed to pause. I am allowed to celebrate what matters. I release what feels too heavy to carry. I release, oh, sorry. I create space for peace, ease, and joy. I honor my own freedom too. Take a slow breath in. Excuse me. Let it out. One more time. And if you feel comfortable, you can share in the community. If not, no worries. Thank you for joining me for Journal and Joy. I want you to know that small steps do matter. And taking a pause for yourself, it matters. Stop sharing. Taking a pause for yourself matters. It is needed. Whether it's the beginning of the week, whether it's the end of the week, whether it's in the middle of the week, whether it's every single day, taking a pause for yourself matters. You don't have to journal, but that does help release. So stay positive and kind, and thank you for joining me.